We have a product here. So it goes through the widower, and you have your clean granules unbroken, like this. Not yet. We're not processed. But after going through, this is now the roaster. We now put this into the roaster and get the roasted granules. Yeah. Yes. After this stage, you can decide to dehull it manually. It goes in here and this is clean dehulled granules. It can then go to make put it into this and you get your peanut butter. You can stop the production here by producing butter, which is very good for health reasons. Or you can remove the oil and add the cake and you have the pudding. All these are developed here. This actually is a private sector project. The technology was picked here and the private sector. Aha! Your Excellency, this is Dr. Musari Bisala, the Proud Director General of Raw Materials Research and Development Council, my boss and my mentor. She cooking for even dressing her. You can see that Dr. Bisala is very excellent. Let's just have a move back. This is the palm wine. The gari. Okay, yes. I know. We just move like this. Your Excellency, we want to rush you through. Yes. This is mushroom. Very good we train in mushroom development. These are our people's beneficiaries of the Zobo, beneficiary of the Kuno. This is how the Kuno is. I know. Okay. All right. So these are all our beneficiaries.
Of our good people in Nigeria and the world in general. Amen.
What is happening? They will come, they will soon come out.
Where is our gentleman? Let's sit on this side.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR, here ably represented by Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Architect Namaji Sambo, GCON. Members of the National Assembly here present, honorable ministers and members of the Federal Executive Council, captains of industry, dignitaries from the public and private sectors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you all as I represent my honorable minister, Dr. Abdul Bulama, who is unavoidably absent due to some pressing official assignments. I, on behalf of my honorable minister and the entire Federal Ministry of Science and Technology family, welcome you all to the opening ceremony of the Federal Institute of Industrial Research Oshodi, FIRO's 2014 Investment and Technology Week. I most sincerely welcome His Excellency, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR, here represented by His Excellency, the Vice President, Architect Namadi Sambo. Your presence here today, coming closely, I believe that under your able leadership, Nigeria will take advantage of this wonderful technology and so many other things that FIRO and our research institutes are working on. Secondly, production of baby food. The Institute, in collaboration with Nestlé Foods Nigeria PLC, has made it possible to produce baby foods from our local cereals. Today, most of the brands of baby formula marketed in Nigeria and neighboring countries are produced from our local cereals. Cassava flour. The use of cassava flour for baking bread and other confectionaries has been widely accepted. I express our gratitude for this honor done to us by Your Excellency's presence at this event, despite your exceedingly busy schedule. Finally, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all most sincerely, and I wish His Excellency and all invited guests a memorable time and experience at this event. Thank you, and may God bless us all.
It's my pleasure and privilege to invite to the podium the Director General, Federal Institute of Industrial Research, Oshodi, FIRO.
Your Excellency, permit me to stand on existing protocol. It is with great pleasure and delight that I join my Honorable Minister, the Minister of the Federal Ministry of Science and Technology, Dr. Abdul Budama, the members of the Governing Board chaired by Dr. Alex Obi, and management of the Institute, the partners of the Institute, and all staff to welcome His Excellency, the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR. Highly and heavily, with all due respect and humility, by the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Architect Namadi Sambo. And all our guests to the Institute today on the occasion of the opening ceremony of the Investment and Technology. Your Excellency, we expect that you will launch this product for us this afternoon and will plead on investors here to buy into that technology. Because apart from the import and nutritional values you get, it will also create jobs, which is very critical in the current phase of the economy of Nigeria. Your Excellency, sir, we have put this investment and technology week together with the transformation agenda in mind and in acknowledgement of your personal great passion for opportunities to create employment. Over the years, the Institute has trained over 500,000 techno-entrepreneurs directly and through its collaboration with other organizations such as NYSC, as the Vice President. Which means we have scientists at the head of our faith. So we have no fear. Your coming here shows your devotion and commitment to science and technology. And I know that henceforth, science and tech will play priority in budgetary allocation. On a final note, Your Excellency, I see your presence here today as a stamp of authority to and approval of our technologies, as well as a demonstration of your commitment to job creation and to youth empowerment, which are very critical to the transformation agenda of our present government. Once again, I welcome you, sir, and all our guests to FIRO, the home of indigenous technologies and technology providers to the industries. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please can you be on your feet and help me to acknowledge and appreciate His Excellency, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, ably represented by his able assistant, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Architect Naman Namadi Sambo. Thank you very much, sir, and God bless you. Thank you, please sit down.
His Excellency, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Architect Namadi Sambo, ably representing His Excellency, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Federal, to make brief remarks at this event in the person of Dr. Alba Utudeko, Chairman of Honorable Group of Companies, who is the chairman of this special event.
Thank you very much, Lupan. I think that's a very good note to welcome you here. Bam Bam Dada. It speaks to our stomach. Your Excellency, our beloved President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR, who is ably represented by someone in his own capacity, who is also a professional colleague. Don't ask me which profession. Architect Namadi Sambo. You are welcome, sir. I want to stand on the sector. are already working on ways to adopt the developed technologies from FIRO. And you have said it, that the Honeywell Group is taking the lead. I'm quoting you in this direction. Before now, we have engaged FIRO in some of our R&D efforts. We have used
make few remarks on this occasion. His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR, here represented by His Excellency, the Vice President, Architect Namadi Sambo, GCON, members of the National Assembly, honorable ministers, especially Our own minister, the Minister of Science and Technology, who is ably represented by the Permanent Secretary, and Dr. Olusegun Agagu, the Minister who
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, ably represented here today by our own Vice President, Architect Mohammed Namadi Sam. My colleague and brother, the Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, who is also ably represented here by the Permanent Secretary, the Minister being Dr. Abdul Bulano. The Chairman of this occasion, Dr. Oba Otude, that's the way it's pronounced. It gives me great pleasure to be part of this year's Investment and Technology Week holding here in Lagos. I wish to acknowledge and congratulate my colleague, the Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, the Board of FIRO, the DG, Dr. Gloria Elimo, who I believe having been here a number of times, we are privileged and lucky to have someone like that as the DG of this institution. The management and the entire staff of FIRO for instituting the Investment and Technology Week for the remarkable achievements of FIRO over the last 50 years. Notable among these achievements are the research work your institute pioneered on the production of about 25 of remarkable achievements over the last 50 years. And I want to urge the individual enterprises here and the organized private sector to take full advantage of available research resources at FIRO to grow our industries. As the ministry that provides the linkage between industry and research output, we will continue to work with our fellow colleagues, particularly the Minister of Science and Technology and FIRO, to make sure that we achieve the goal of this country, the goal of this administration, the goal of our president, that Nigeria successfully diversifies its economy through industrialization. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you, and I wish you a successful 214 Investment and Technology Week. Thank you very much for listening, and may God bless you.
The over 100 youths who have gone through the Techno Entrepreneurship Development Training
organized by FIRO under the leadership of Dr. Gloria Lemon for the FIRO Investment and Technology Week 2014. Mr. Vice President, today marks a day a new set of young entrepreneurs are birthed. Today, a redefined future of the Nigerian nation has begun through we the young, driven, passionate, and visionary entrepreneurs who will become employers of labor. Mr. Vice President, sir, we will not just be a mandate to empower youthful entrepreneurs and create jobs for young people, as evidenced in the way and shopping projects. I would like to crave your indulgence to commend of Your Excellency. Mr. Vice President, sir, I would like to congratulate you on the new status of our dear country as the largest economy in Africa. As a youth, I'm filled with joy and pride that my country is not just the largest economy in Africa, but the country with the most foreign direct investments in Africa. And this would have been possible if there wasn't a passionate approach by Mr. President and his team to formulate policies, creating an enabling environment for the policies to work.
It's my pleasure and privilege to formally invite the chairman, the governing board of FIRO, Dr. Obi, to step forward, formally invite His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, will be represented here as the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Architect Mohammed Mamadi Sambo, to present a keynote address from Mr. President.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have come to the most critical part of the occasion. May I most humbly invite His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to the podium to give the keynote address.
Please be seated. The chairman of this occasion and the chairman of Honeywell Group, Dr. Oba Otodepo, the Honorable Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Olusegun Aganga, the Permanent Secretary, Federal Minister of Science and Technology, Mrs. Winfred Oyo Ita, representing the Ministers of Science and Tech, the Chairman of FIRO Governing Board, Dr. Alex Obi, and members of the Board of Directors here present, the Director General and Chief Executive Officer of FIRO, Dr. Gloria Elemo, and members of the management and staff of FIRO. Let me specially recognize the presence of His Excellency Chief Bode George. We thank you for being here with us. Captains of industries, members of the security agencies here present, distinguished invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I will start by extending the sincere greetings and felicitations with our transformative efforts in the area of developing and transferring. At the inception of this administration in the year 2011, we were very clear on the need to stimulate growth revamp the rail sector of the economy, and improve education and healthcare delivery services. We therefore embarked on an aggressive campaign geared toward infrastructural development with emphasis on increased power generation, boosting economic activity by improving the business environment. We focused on revitalizing our agriculture and investing in solid minerals, even as we paid attention to reforms in several other sectors of our economy. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in reforming our agricultural sector, I was particularly drawn to the pioneering activities of the Federal Institute of Industrial Research in Oshodi with respect to cassava processing. Here, the research and development projects conducted by the Institute have led to the development of over 25 cassava-based products. Congratulations for that. One such product of national significance is the development of high-quality cassava flour and its partial substitution to wheat. To produce composite cassava wheat base. As a proud consumer myself, I am delighted to know that cassava wheat bread has become acceptable to Nigerians. And in the presidency, in our breakfast and at every instance, we eat cassava-based bread. In support of the laudable work on composite cassava wheat flour for baking of bread and confectionaries, which has achieved an upgraded inclusion of up to 20% cassava flour in wheat, my administration has set aside a dedicated fund for the acceleration of the national implementation of cassava bread project. Staple food such as fufu, gari, and lafon have been enhanced by fortification with nutrients and considerable improvement in their shelf life. It is remarkable that the famous traditional odor from fufu has been eliminated through research and development without compromising its appeal. Federal Institute of Industrial Research, Oshodi, FIRO, is also well known through its indigenous technology transfer to have stimulated the growth of industries in Nigeria, such as fruit juice, soap and cosmetics, and also instant food flours such as yam, plantain, sweet potato, to mention but a few. Indeed, in cassava development and in other areas, the Federal Institute of Industrial Research, Oshodi, had long devised means to make meals readily available to the common man through research and development. As a scientist and a lecturer, I appreciate the importance of value addition to these food products and the accompanying benefits of societal health. Ladies and gentlemen, our administration recognizes the growth of micro, small, and medium-scale enterprises as fundamental to self-sufficiency in any nation. MSMEs are the innovators, the wealth creators, and the drivers of the economy. They are also employment generators. I am most delighted that the Federal Institute of Industrial Research, Oshodi, in fulfillment of its mandate, has demonstrated its commitment to the growth of MSMEs, not only through the transfer of its development technologies, but also through the impacting of entrepreneurial skills for the effective management of these enterprises. And this is why the Federal Institute of Industrial Research, Oshodi, FIRO, the Director General was appointed to the SMSC Council I inaugurated a few weeks ago. I will seize the opportunity to inform young men and women that have just graduated that Mr. President has granted an intervention fund of 220 billion naira to support it. And since the Director General of this institute is a member and chairing the subcommittee, you will present the list of all those that have been trained and need funding. And the Managing Director of Bank of Industries is also listening to immediately take their applications. Let me commend the leadership of the Institute for its achievements and laudable efforts at improving the health and nutrition, steadily improving the nutritive value of convenience foods developed from indigenous crops. I hope that more of such innovations in research and development will continue to emanate from this great institute. I am particularly delighted with the concept of matching available raw materials, agro-allied and solid minerals, with the developed technologies, products, equipment and machineries available here. I enjoin investors, industrialists, MSMEs, and graduates to adopt these ferro technologies for self-reliance must now be our watchdog. I will seize the opportunity to inform the Institute that we will look at positively the rehabilitation, improving, and expanding the laboratories in this institute. As an architect, and that I have gone around and seen, there are adequate space to expand and build this institute. I will also enjoin financial institutions and funding agencies such as the Bank of Industry, Bank of Agriculture, NAFOM, the World Bank, and other financial institutions to work closely with Fero in order to provide prospective investors with loan facilities. The struggle to eradicate poverty must be a collective and coordinated effort of government at all levels in collaboration with the private sector. I was reading in the papers recently, somebody was mentioning that the tax assigned to me by Mr. President and our council members to generate 3 million jobs in 12 months, that is a Herculean task and you cannot see how that can be achieved. But today, with the launching of this book, there is a solution immediately for more than 3 million jobs. 2 decades of toils in the laboratories, workshops and pilot plants, Fero through the investment and human capital in support of industry and wealth creation. And bizarrely, its work has won recognition from the World Health Organization. Let me use this opportunity to reaffirm the support of government to the cause of market-driven research and development in support of Nigerian economy. This is with a view to support the growth of our manufacturing sector so that made in Nigerian products stand out and are competitive globally. It is now my pleasure to declare open this Federal Institute of Industrial Research for Shodi Investment and Technology Week to stimulate growth and greater youth participation in our economy through MSMEs, youth empowerment, innovative capacity building, and poverty eradication. Thank you.
Looking for love and little time,